Morning, guys. It's a little earlier than I usually do a live video, but my memory has gotten really bad. So if I don't do something when I'm first thinking about it, I completely forget. So that's why I'm here a little bit early, but maybe we'll have some people get on. If not, you can watch the replay later. It'll be on the site. So what I want to talk about, I posted maybe a week ago, if you knew what lid washes were. Probably should have said eyelid washes, because the only person that responded thought that it was a toilet lid. So that's my fault. But even still, I didn't get responses like you didn't know what it was, right? So let's talk about blepharitis. You've probably heard it before, but you have no idea what it means. So it means inflammation of the eyelids. Okay, so with that, they can be, sorry, I took some notes down here, red, irritated, itchy, dry, and you can have dandruff-like flakes on your eyelashes, right? And it can be caused by bacteria or a skin condition like rosacea or dandruff, dry scalp, something like that. If you don't get it treated or treat it yourself, then it can lead to more serious issues like blurry vision, missing or misdirected eyelashes. Missing usually isn't a problem other than cosmetically. Misdirected is, because what that means is your eyelashes are not going straight out like they should be. They're almost, think of it kind of like an ingrown hair. They're pointing in a different direction, and it's causing an issue. So like it could be pointing back towards your eyelid and cause issues with your cornea, pretty severe issues actually, for something that sounds very minuscule. What it does is it rubs on your cornea every time you blink, so that's pretty serious. Also, eye inflammation issues with the cornea. So if you're having cornea issues, which I know someone in here is, maybe try these if you haven't already. It also talks about warm compresses. I don't do warm compresses. I technically don't have blepharitis, but I do lid washes because they're very good for you, regardless if you have blepharitis, dry eye, dandruff, whatever. So when it talks about the warm compresses, it always suggests that you use, obviously, clean cloths, and then use a different one per eye. That's a lot of work, so if you don't do it, just spread it out and use different corners. But you want to put that warm washcloth right under here, or when you close your eye, all the way over. And one of the issues with blepharitis can be my meibomian glands, excuse me. I've talked about that one here before in the dry eye episode. We have a guest here. So your meibomian glands, what that is it's your oil glands in your eyelids, and you cannot see them with the naked eye. They can be seen with an eye exam. So basically it's like Crisco, meaning that it's solid until you warm it up. So when I had it done in the office, it's very uncomfortable, let me just say. But they warm it up and then basically squeeze your eyelid like you're popping a pimple, and yeah, it's actually worse than it sounds. So I don't recommend it, but it does talk about that you can do it at home gently, at least to start with. And what you're going to do is put that warm compress on, and then just gently massage. Now it's all the way across, top and bottom, so just gently massage it, because if you do it hard, you're gonna start having vision issues. Probably just temporary, but you will have them. So you can try that, but don't do it unless it's really bad. Obviously you need to try lid washes first. You can do eye drops and ointments if you're having problems with like misdirected lashes or things like that. I shouldn't have to say this, but if you're having issues like this, you need to stop wearing your contacts, at least during the time where you're working on it and treating it. because it's a foreign body in your eye, and then you're having an issue. So I shouldn't have to say this again, but stop wearing your contacts. Also, limit or stop wearing your eye makeup. And again, I shouldn't have to say that, but I do. And that's with a lot of eye issues. I've had patients come in and they just have every eye makeup that you could have when they're having this huge issue with their eyes. We can't really tell what's going on with your eyes and your eyelids and your eyelashes if they're covered in makeup. So even more so, when you go to the eye doctor, regardless of what it's for, do not wear eye makeup. And I know a lot of you go from work and you wear makeup to work. At the very, very least, please take off your makeup before you see the doctor, because what that makeup is going to do is mask the signs of blepharitis. If you have dandruff-like stuff on your lashes and then you put mascara over it, it's going to be harder to see. You can probably still see it in the slit lamp, but it's definitely going to mask it. Same thing with redness and irritation and things like that. You put eyeshadow, mascara, and eyeliner and foundation, and I don't wear makeup, so whatever else you put on, you makeup gurus know that, you're going to mask it. So it's going to be a lot harder and can be missed if you're not, with a very thorough eye doctor. Or if you've noticed symptoms, then you can tell them. But again, don't wear makeup to the eye doctor. Just one of my biggest pet peeves, for my sake, if nothing else, don't wear eye makeup to your doctor. So, I know when I say lid washes, you don't know really what I'm talking about, so I figured I would go in here and show you. So, I'll just put you down here. So, you're going to use baby shampoo and water. I do it in the shower, so that's why my bottle looks like this first. But I find that it's easier because you're right under the water, and I don't particularly like washing my face in the sink, but I'm going to do it because you guys need to see it. So you're welcome. It talked about using a cloth. I know some people use cloths when they wash regardless, but especially their face. If you're going to do that, it says to use a different cloth per eye, but just spread it out. Like I said earlier, use a different corner per eye if you're having these issues, because what you don't want to have happen is you have an issue with your left eye and now you have an issue with both. So, I don't use a rag at all. Like I said, I do it in the shower immediately after I wash my face, because I don't know anybody that washes this area in the shower with like medicated face wash or something like that, right? So directly after I do that, I get my baby shampoo and I do my lid washes, and then I just rinse it off. I don't use a towel to dry it off until I get out of the shower, because I'm in the shower. So I've not done it in the sink before, so it's not going to be perfect, but I'm just going to show you what I do. So, excuse me for the noise because you're right behind my water, but I have to get my hands wet. Okay? So what you're going to do is take your baby shampoo, and it doesn't have to be Johnson's. This actually isn't. This is Walmart brand that I put into a smaller bottle of Johnson's. So I take, I don't know if you can see this, I take about a dime size. I'm spilling it. Okay, and then rub it together and start your lid wash. So you need to go up into your brows. I'm hoping you can see this because my eyes are closed. Up into your brows, all the way down around, okay? This entire orbit area. I've already done this, so I really don't need to do it right now. But you want to do your entire lid and your underlid. And when it talks about scrubs, it doesn't actually mean scrub it. It just means, I'm sorry if my hair's in the way. Take your lubricated cloth fingers, whatever you're doing, put it on your lash line, go back and forth. Technically, you're scrubbing, but you're not. Same thing with the underneath. And then just kind of, you know, do your thing. I'm going to wash it off. I usually do it a lot harder, or not harder, but more thorough than that, but I already did it. So for the people that actually wash their face in the sink all the time, props to you, because I hate it. I feel like I don't get it all off regardless of what I'm doing. So hoping this video helps you. If you need me to explain anything any further, like I said, obviously I can't see what I was doing because my eyes were closed. I'll rewatch it, and if I feel like I need to explain anything further, I'll put it in the comments. If you have any questions or concerns or anything like that, just reach out to me. And I'm hoping that this helped a little bit. If you have dry eyes even, you don't even have to have blepharitis. If you just have dry eyes and you've tried all the other stuff, try lid washes. The worst that can happen is it doesn't help you. And the worst that can happen is you have clean eyelids. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.